Hey everybody, Azile here. Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, the base that keeps on freezing. It's actually not so freezing. We're dealing with it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. We are going to keep on moving that warm water from here in, though. It needs another. We need to do another hot injection. I got Devin. We got some starvation issues going on. We better go check on that. Last episode, we were talking about how we were having a few issues over here, but I think this mealwood's going to come online. I think we're going to just barely make the turn because all these are, yeah, pretty ready. We got some radiation sickness. Ow. Is this thing radiating? Oh my god. What the hell? That's insane. Well, that could be utilized for something. I don't know what, but like it could. This is a natural rad bolt generator like you've never seen. That's insane. Extreme hazard. This is like a power plant. The problem is it's not easy to turn radiation into power. It is not easy to do by any means. I don't even know how to do it. I can build a rad bolt generator eventually, and it can create rad bolts. But that is nice. Build a rocket tube here. What is this? Another one. Is it generating radiation like crazy too? Yes, it is. I never knew that. Oh my god, we have all sorts of radiation generators. We got 1, 2, 3. So we got the ability to fuel starships up here. It's a little awkward, of course, because you'd be firing bolts all across, but I mean, you literally could build a rocket platform here and just fill the rad. And so, I mean, that's like quite a ways away, but man, is this a danger zone. We definitely do not want this to be the way we go. I may have to rethink this. Look, what was this one? Volcano, of course it is. This is not good. I think we're going to change this plan. They're going to get radiation sickness, start vomiting everywhere. So this has to stop immediately. Door, you move out of here, please. Okay. Emergency build on this. No, don't keep going back here. Why? Oh, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Get out of there. Get it. Oh my god. You're go. No more. Actually, we'll leave this open this way. No more go this way. This has been declared a hazardous zone. We better not go that high. We better go like here. Like that. And then build a block here. Yeah. We'll do it like that. We'll get back to this later. It's just not important. Somebody needs to be able to dig that, though. Do you have any skills? No, you don't. Do you? Oh, we have to go all the way up to here. I don't really want to push your morale like that, but it's going to be one or the other. Like, one of them's going to have to do it, so might as well be you. Yeah, we'll have to worry about that later. That seems to be not important. Let's, are you at major? You're at minor, good. Okay, well, you'll solve that soon enough. Now that we don't go here, I never knew that. And speaking of which, let's go back to the main base. That means This thing is well, this is where we're going to build our first rocket platform. It's like somewhere in here and be shooting rad bolts into it to fuel it for like very, very easy fueling system. Normally I do it in space and I put a bunch of wheezeworts, and we have wheezeworts too. I guess we don't need to use that. This is incredible. This is how we're going to fuel our rocket. The other thing is, like, I know I can destroy it, right? Demolish it, and get rid of the radiation. But why would I do that? That's just like a gift from the heavens to have something that's generating that kind of radiation. Use the weeds for other things. If I had the power to spare, this is how I could generate my for my scientists to research the radiation stuff. We get rad bolts without having to do it manually. So, no, it's good to know. I'll be very careful when I'm dealing with what I was planning to do, because I was planning to literally to rip right through here. But given that we've got quite a bit of, I mean, we could block this, build a chamber through here and just block this. I don't think we will. I think we'll come through here. No, we can't go through the bathroom. Maybe we'll just build a door here, go this way to get into here. Start fooling around with this. Leave this. I gotta get this coal out of here. Yeah, this is a hazard. What do we got gift wise? Coal. We'll take it. Thank you. 3 tons of coal. Perfect. Okay, let's get back to our main problem. This. So we're going to switch this off for now. I'll check my piping. Yep, I knew I had to complete some more plumbing. Do that. Insulate this. And then this is like wired for sound. And should be good. Yeah, don't hurry up with this, guys. Just take your time, whatever you're doing. Okay, so this should be ready to spring into action. Let's just try this and see what happens. Oh, it doesn't have power yet. Let's give it power. Okay. Okay, this deodorizer is finally online. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, so it's pumping out nasty liquids. I see. It's a little slow because it's one or the other, right? Or does this just not have, this has to be, these need to be prioritied up. That's right. Okay, there we go. Now we have power issues, right? Because these things take a lot of power, I think. 480 and 120. They're going to put a strain maybe on our power system. Because we're only pumping 1,000 out right now. So it almost is going to need its own. It's going to need its own one. We're going to have to do this. Build this here. And we're not anywhere near ready that we're going to think about. I'm going to put that there. This may all have to get moved eventually if it starts generating too much heat for the base, but I don't think that's we're not we're not at that concern level yet. Then this has to go through here. I'm going to X this. I'm going to put a jumper there. I'm going to tell them to get on that. All right, we should be able to now get this running through here. And then we'll have to get this as a separate line. It's going to go all the way over to here, hook up to this, and this is not going to be part of that. Okay, that should do that. Yeah, right. That's on its own system. So now this should be functioning. This appears to be working. Yeah. I would say it is. Okay, so we have to be careful with this. So we're pumping a lot of hot in. Maybe we'll slow that down. Kind of forgot about that. Hopefully that didn't go too crazy. No, that's decent enough. Given that this is, we're doing a little bit of cold brick. So this also has to be further dug out. We'll need some work ladders put in. Yeah. We'll need this going on. We'll need this as well. I think those can get done, okay. The next thing we're going to have to do is this. We need to crack this out. That. Fortunately, they really don't have a good access route into this. But they are somehow getting in here and doing things. So where do you come from? Oh, you actually slipped through there. Oh, wow, that's wild. Oh, I'm very happy about that. Nobody's happy about getting soaking wet. Okay, the only problem is here is, so we need to tell this to be the opposite. This has to get warmed up immediately. Wait a minute, why is this not working? Oh, this is the cold side, sorry. You know, getting hot in here is not going to be very easy, is it? This one has to go like this. Let some of that hot in. Uh-oh. This is going to break pipes. 8. And then we're at boom. Okay, we need to immediately stop this. That was going to break pipes. Close to it. Like, it has to be a -2, I think, or so on. We kind of dealt with this, but we didn't. Because it's just slightly too cold. Just slightly too cold. And we don't have any real ability to warm it up too easily. Let's mop this up. So the way we'll deal with this is we're going to put a bottle dumper here. We're going to clean that up. And we're actually going to sweep all this up. Well, this up. We're not going to do this. You're just slightly too cold here. We'll leave that open for now, because otherwise they'll get trapped. This is going to be salt water. And honestly, for now, I think I'm going to put this one here. It's close. Close. Need them to hurry up. How's this doing? Oh, great. We're starting to create a rainstorm. Which I guess is fine. The worst of be is just gets down here and stuff, but it would just freeze instantly when it came down through here. And I guess this is kind of what we wanted. We wanted a rain chamber. We should just start digging up through it, honestly. Let's let fall what will fall. Okay, we need to send the researcher over. That's you. You have just a fast little trip to take. Okay, away you go. All right, so you're here, and your priority is to activate these things. 9, activate. 9, activate. That's what you need to do. And as soon as you do that, you can go home. And over here, what we need to do is build another generator and another battery and the power line there for shipping purposes. Oh, the other side. I have to do the other side on my side of the base. That's right. Think. So did she finish? Is it the other side where my side I haven't done it yet? Where are mine? Oh yeah, this one's definitely not done. Where's the other one? This one. I didn't do mine, so she's done on her side. It's up to us to finish the job. You can get out of here. You're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be here. You are not one of us. Thanks for all the fish. See ya. Okay, so we got to get to our teleporters now. And that's what we were doing. So we're getting to this one. And then how about the other one? We kind of are going that route. So Just wire this in. It's pretty cold in here, so I think we'll just kind of go like this. Actually, let's just go straight up here. Yeah. That's just a sending chamber anyway, so it's less of a priority. Let's not make that a 9. Let's make that an 8. That's less of a priority to even worry about this one. It's the receiver that we really need, and we're getting there, and we'll tell it to activate. Yeah, that's what we really need, and we're almost there. The other thing I want you guys to do... Oh, no, I don't. That'll just interfere with my plans. It's fine. I was going to say we should... But we're not ready to make that. They'll just have to run up and get it. It'll be closer than a lot of their runs. And just make this a ladder for now. Here he comes. Boom. For now, though, until we get this done, it actually does make sense to just simply do this. Deconstruct that. And then meanwhile, over here, you guys can finally start doing some real work. Since you're already charging the battery and there's no need for it. So consumable ore, we'll be taking coal, please. And then filtration mediums, we'll be taking sand. And that's going to be a high priority for you guys. You can get on that whenever you want. And they've got 17 tons of sand. And do they have any coal yet? 25 tons of coal. So you guys have a lot to do. In fact, if I had refined metal, I would... Here, have some oxalite. Seems to be some polluted stuff floating around the base down here, which is not good. Let's clean that up. There's no reason for that. Let's make sure that gets done. So let's get back here. Went and made a coffee. It's important. So what we should be seeing happening slowly is them wanting to, when they have nothing else to do, especially the other guy who's sleeping, he'll start sending resources through. I think their food's stabilized. In fact, I know it has. The Drekos will eat a little bit of it, I guess, but that's life. Over here, this is, there we go. That's to a good temperature by dumping that salt water in. Yeah, we've increased the temperature. And then this one, we're going to tell it to just dump off the brine. Don't stand in it. Water-wise, we're doing okay. They're still oh, these are all full. Let's get those bunk beds in place. Oh, I didn't tell it to make any refined metal. I guess we could start doing some of that. Let's go forever for now. Soon we got to think about steel, but Dreco Farm's next. How are we doing here? So we've hollowed out my area So that means now we need to reconfigure some of this stuff. The problem for the polluted oxygen now is here. So we'll just stick one here. Get some power going up to it. And do that. And this can get deconstructed. As well as this can get deconstructed. Get rid of all this. Get all this out of here. Need to do an configure this like that. I think we're gonna do it like that, yeah. Okay. Eventually, where we really need one of these, though, is at the cap point here. So we'll get that wired in place. I better make sure these guys are actually going to start, like, there's no issues here. Like, oh, I know it is. Allow manual use. Always forget something. Now look at this. They're like, oh, we have something to do. We have something to do. Boom. Oh, there we go, guys. All right, we are online. That solves that problem for a long time. Oh, yeah, look at this. You have all the coal you want. All the coal you could ever want. Ladder beds. Did I have a bed over here before? I must have. And then I destroyed it. Why did these not plant? I was sure I did this. Need a hospital. Yep, that's good. Is this actually a hospital? It is. Beautiful. Uh-oh. Caught this just in time. What are you full of? Nasty, polluted water. Well, that just has to get dealt with. So, well, radiation will. From what I remember, radiation will kill germs at a very intense rate. This is a little gnarly. We don't even have to crack in there. All we need is just some. It's amazing that radiation is just sort of missing this. So the shielding. I wonder what happens if we would dig this out a bit. Would it blast enough to get this to kill the germs? Because right now there's 0 here. 0.3. Yeah, just try that and see what happens. What happens if I dig this out? We do want to go through this way probably eventually. Pretty sure radiation kills germs. Like in a very intense way. We can take this out, guys. Because that's going to cause these to back up eventually. Very close to it. I need that to get done. Oh yeah, the coal and the sand is slowly coming over. Oh yeah, look at that. Yep. All right, so that has got some radiation kicking in, so does not appear to be affecting it though inside the chamber. Maybe it's just not powerful enough. Anyhow, whatever. Let's stick another storage tank here, and that just solves that solution immediately. That problem. How would we do that? Well, if this one's full, basically, if we'll just say if this one's full, then we won't do it like that. We'll do it like this, and go in this one. Now we got these beds set up. We can destroy this, and we can destroy all this. Get more storage put in place. I don't know if radiation will destroy germs that are, like it hasn't moved, that are inside a reservoir. I don't know if it works like that. It would be nice if it did. But even if it doesn't, we'll just move this off, and then we'll have to eventually get a chlorine system going to just purify it. But that's not urgent. I could turn this, if I can get this purified, I can turn it all into water to use. Amazing amount of waste they generate. Made 5 tons of waste so far. You can hurry this up anytime, thanks. Now, that's working, right? I just saw a blip go in there. No, maybe not. This one's just not quite full yet, though. Or no, it says it's full. This should work. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. Just in time, too, eh? That was almost going to become a problem. Oh, we would have had them peeing all over the map. So, oh, it is working. Oh my God. Working at light speed. Okay, we gotta move this. So we need to get all that up. We need to get this out of here, and we're gonna do it up here. So what we need to do is tell this one to, we don't want that to go there anymore. We want it to go there. X this out. Okay, get that going, guys. Okay. And then this is emptying out. We don't want that to go like that. We want this to be disconnected here. And I want this one to go up into here so we can get rid of it. Perfect. And we really want to wire this in properly, so we'll probably get 2 tanks going here. So we'll get this one in next. Okay. Yeah. I mean, radiation shouldn't just kill germs. Like, it's increasing now because we're adding so much to it. Like, it shouldn't just even just kill germs. It should, like, turn it into water. It should unpollute it. That's how powerful radiation should be. We're going to find out. It sure looked like it was working. I've never seen germs drop that fast. I'm pretty sure radiation is it's just working perfect. So now what we want to do we want to add another? No, I don't think so. What we want to do is now reconfigure this so that it's actually going to be like this. This is like an 11. This is insane germ count. Transfer that out, delete this, reconfigure the piping properly, let the radiation kill all the germs, turn it into water. Temperature is perfect. It's a little cool out here, but that's fine. Why are you guys so slow? Getting some stress, probably because we were running around in water on the map earlier. Yeah, stopping wet. Nisbet has the worst time because it's just constantly working in the guck. Everywhere in the guck. Now, well, this is done now, so this can actually get back online. Insulated there. I'm going to start processing all of this. This is all decent enough. New printables. Joya seeds. These are not working well. No point having ugly plants. It's not quite warm enough yet, are we? Nope. Again, we're dealing with this area now. Having to configure this up, so that's going to be a bit of a project. Once I place that farm in, we'll insulate it off, and we'll then open up into it and figure it out. I'd like to clean some of this polluted oxygen up a bit first. Okay, so this is done. This can be deconstructed. Then we can get this to work properly. So this is actually stupid the way this is. That has to be like that and that. And this is just coming in here, going in here. And then this one is the in flux. So we got to wait for this to kind of maneuver. And it's not going to maneuver until I get this somehow tapped into here. Little spaghetti-ish, but it is what it is. So just do like this with a bridge. And then let's bring this one like this. And X out that. This can get torn out. There. How's our radiation water doing? Very slow. It is working though. Just has it's a lot to deal with. We could get this going stronger. I don't know if the radiation, the stronger the radiation is, if it will. It's pretty weak, right? Mostly safe. But if man, if we crack out a couple of these blocks here, we could rip it open. But I'm not in that much of a hurry for this. Point is, it's going to take a long time, but it is working. I wonder though if I do, like what, if I cracked out this, even this one. What if I just crack this one out? How more intense will that radiation become into this chamber? Of course, they're gonna. Is this even reachable? Yeah, they're gonna take their time about hitting that. We'll just remember this one was at. This time was 55. We'll crack that out and see if it increases, and we'll see if the speed increases at all. Here he goes. Here he goes. Okay, so now does that allow more in? No. No, it doesn't. So we are going to have to do this. See if that helps. Because if I crack this, I've got to get a bridge over here to stop this from leaking out. We may have to do that though anyway, so to do that, we just go like this. And then we'll build a closing bridge across here. And then we'll even build another one across here. Give us a little bit of radiation shielding when we're passing through this, because we got to get access to over here as well. How is it now? It's stronger. It's definitely stronger, and we can get it even stronger just by deleting this. We can get it insanely strong if we want. Oh, now it's I think it's moving faster. I think it's moving faster. All right, let's just go full wild here. Just go full out and see what we can do with this. Hopefully nobody gets radiation sickness trying to carve this. Who's starving? Nisbet. Why? Why, Nisbet? Are you stuck somewhere? No, you're just using the bathroom. Yep. Okay. Oh man, the coal is just coming through. The sand's coming through. Never found another eye. Now he's got a mealwood growing down here. Oh, that pip. No, we'll let mealwood's fine. Who's scalding? Why are you scalding? What? Is it? What are you carrying? I don't think that you should be doing that. You know what? Is there coal up here? Is that what you're running up and grabbing, or do you just grab materials? Whatever the case is, guys, we're going to start declaring this a no-go zone. Yeah, iron ore. Yeah, we don't need to be doing that, guys. We're gonna lock you out of here for a while. Still like it to be faster, honestly. Now how much radiation is kicking through here? Oh yeah, quite a bit more. Feel like we could even get more blasting if we just got this piece out. Okay, let's see. How does this go now? That is faster. Now we're moving by thousands. That is much faster. Okay, I just want to see if I can just get a little bit faster by putting this in and taking this piece out. Because before we did this, we were at, right here, we're at 396. If I take that piece out, let's see if this increases here. Okay. This Pip is going on an adventure. The adventure of a lifetime. Okay. Now where are we at? Still, it didn't, so it's not there. Although it got, well, it got way more over here. It has to be this piece then. Okay. Take this piece out. Okay, now where are we at? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's insane. Look at this. Okay. Guess what else has to be done now? We need another no-go zone set up. Nobody should ever be going in here unless it's a special mission. The Pip, you're going to get barbecued out here if you're affected by radiation. How fast is this going now? Oh, yeah. We're going down. There we go. What an excellent purification system. You would think that water would be so radiated it couldn't be used for anything. What a silly base. Okay, this one, no more going in here. Because this is starting to become a melting pot. Toxic environment. Oh, we have a lot of toxicity in this base. Uh-oh. That will one day be a problem. But not today. Almost got this chamber built. Oops, I just took a screenshot. What is this one? Left shift F4. Oh, I'm not going to remember that. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be mostly safe once this is built. Yeah, nobody will have problems here. I'm going to want this hydrogen at some point, I believe. Yeah, we have tons of water. There's so much ice. I wonder what's next for this little zone. Oh, let's make this also a no-go zone. It'll take a while, but it certainly is going fast. This is just, again, just a bathroom system, but it's going to purify the contents, and then eventually we'll be able to we'll unlock it. We got one full, right? So what we want to do, this one is completely full. So we actually want to do this. We are going to have to let them back in. We can isolate that tank off. So we'll take this out as a first measure. Yeah, let's just do that. Isolate this tank off. Because we can reclaim this water soon. Okay, so we got that done. So we want this one to be isolated off. So it's going to go like this. and it's not going to produce out anymore. So now it's isolated. Instead, we're going to have it just beyond this one that does it. So now this is the system one. This is the we're purifying. And this one is the one we will convert into water for our own uses. And we should be able to do that with no power problems or a pump or anything like that, because we'll just run a line to the other purification system. And we got a little bit of wiring already in place, actually. So maybe we'll just do that and just use insulated pipe, because there's the trends going. Now that's going to be run straight through my Dreco farm plans, though. So Dreco farm doesn't need any water, though. So running a pipe through a Dreco farm, I don't think is a big deal, because there's no water involved. So I think we can do it. We'll just run it like this. I know we'll do it like this. And then it'll be out from there. Okay. They can't reach here. So we'll just put a couple of ladders in, and they will be able to. And then we just need to get it to here, which is easy enough to do. We'll just take this piping and continue to run down this way. Look at all this spaghetti. That's the best part about oxygen not included. You can have spaghetti as much as you want. And that's just all that type of water. So it's going to go like that. And there we go. So that is a system. Now, the one thing, though, is this. We don't want it to start doing it yet until it's clean. So they can get that all wired in place. We don't have, but this is the aggressive water management system, so we never have an issue where we're short on water. We're being very aggressive about how we do things. So this is still slowly cleaning that up. And by bringing that warmer water into the mix too will help get this sort of stabilized. And we'll have water for a long time. Water is life. So all we're using water for right now is research and these plants, right? Because we're researching these plants. And I think that's a thing of beauty. Oh, this doesn't need to be sweep anymore. It's gonna be a salt seeds period, just to clean this place up better. And now we can get more bins in. Have a nice, clean, happy base. Are we producing Matt? No, he's still quaint on his stuff. That's not good. What's wrong with you, artist? Get serious with your artwork. You should be producing masterpieces. What do we got? Seeds. I didn't even hesitate. Had to be. We were going to plant something else. How about Joya seeds? 0 to 100? That sounds good. How are we doing on this thing? Oh my god, it's working. It'll take a while, but it'll be some nice nice cleaned up water. Cycle wise, I think we're getting closer. 11 cycles on that and 16. So what's going to happen is all of a sudden we are going to start being very water positive. So we're going to need a water chamber, because we're not going to store it all in these. We're going to need a proper water chamber. I think we'll build it down in here. Yeah. I think we'll reclaim this. it is cold, but what'll happen is the water will come in and will sort of balance out because we'll be shipping in water that's fairly warm. And we don't have many cycles before that's going to kick in, so we probably should start to think about this and make it a proper system. I forget the dimensionality of all this, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to go like about that. Is this too big? Will this hold this much? Like, can I go like this? Can I do this size? Is that unreasonable of a size for a water chamber? I don't think so. I guess we'll find out. If it is, we'll have to change our plan. But I think that's, you know, this is realistic without it breaking the walls and stuff. Anyway, let's do it. Because there's nothing better than seeing like a big, huge blue tank of water. Why we want water so badly is if we want to go for a different food system, such as bristle blossoms, etc. Right? We're producing. We're going to be producing excess water compared to what we're taking in on this. So we might, but well, we're going to measure that very carefully because I hate when I get into games where it's like I don't measure things out and suddenly the water is I don't have enough water for what I'm trying to do. So we're going to be very, very measured with our mathematics. For example, let's assume that this geyser is doing. Let me get a pen and a paper. No, I can't use that piece of paper. It's got important information written on it. Okay, so let's see here. We've got 3617 GS on this one, which is a lot compared to this one. Because that's a 1421. So the other one's like more than double GS. Okay. I think the temperature that comes out of one of these is like -10. Can't remember. Was it -20? Well, we'll find out soon enough. Let's assume it is -20. Oh, it's -10. It says it right on the thing. So it's a -10 on this. This guy's at a 95. This is producing double. This is producing single. So the problem is then balancing the temperatures is if they were both producing the same amount, which we will because we'll be measuring it in. So this one's going to constantly not be producing the amount. If our target temperature is 25, then it's not going to work very well. Because of how much this thing is producing and the temperature it comes out at. Like, let's say we just said it's equal. So then it's 1421 times 2. So let's just say that that's, 2800 GS. And it's at -10 to 95. It means that then the middle of that is like, that's already still 40. So it's going to be then less than that. So let's say it's going to probably be 2000. If we're targeting like under 30, it's probably going to be only 2000 GS that we're getting in order to balance temperature, maybe even a little bit less than that. These things, if they're running full out, which ideally they are, they can get up to 40. It's not that bad with the water. They're going to be taking in 19 kilograms a cycle. So if we're making 2,800 grams per second, then it means we're making 2.8 kilograms per second. And we have 600 seconds in a cycle. Okay, so we're making 1,680 kilograms per cycle on average, if I'm doing this right. I think I am. It's 2.8 kilograms per second times 600 means 1,680 kilograms per cycle on average, even at the right temperature. These things then want to eat 19 kilograms, and we got like 24 of them times 19. That's only 456. So, like, even at ideal temperature, not maxing out the intake, we are producing already 3x the water we need for this system. And it's not like we can expand this to expand the number of dupes. If we want more dupes, we have to come up with oxygen in another way. So we do have a lot of extra water, and therefore that's why I want to be storing it, because there's no reason not to, even at the right temperature. Now, the other thing, though, is we have tons of cold. So we could start to then, since this produces so much, it's going to produce so much extra hot water, we can be, when it's getting overfulled and not taking it in, we can be then shooting it off into basically trying to help get the temperature of the base not so cold. If we want to, I don't know if we necessarily want to do that. I do want to do it over here because long term, we're going to get an entire farm, automated farm set up in this entire zone that's climate controlled. So, and that's a lot of work, but that's going to happen. The only thing that's going to interfere with that plan is this crushed satellite, but we can just barrier this off by putting tons of walls around it so that the radiation is protected. So I'm not too concerned about that either. We're not going to need water or dirt for that because we're going to pip plant all those trees when we get there. So the only thing we'd want water for is if we want to go to bristle blossoms instead of mealwood, because bristle, this is bristleberry, this is the zero, but gristleberry, I don't know if it's on here, it is one step up from mealwood, is it not? Or is mealwood at a -1? Mealwood is -1, so we can go up 2 points of morale just by switching over to gristleberry, right? And that just requires lights, and it just requires a different farm system. Would we do that? I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, okay, that's enough theory crafting for today. It all makes sense. I guess if we get rocketry going too, hopefully maybe we can fly off to another world and find sleet wheat. I mean, that would be the real reason to want water, is for sleet wheat and bristle blossoms in order to be generating space food. And even if they all were living off of space food, you know, because space food doesn't go bad, number one. It's beautiful, beautiful. But that would require us getting to somewhere where there's sleet wheat, because there's definitely no sleet wheat anywhere on this map. No. Right? I mean, there's always, I don't know if this thing can sometimes, until you've discovered sleet wheat, will it give it to you, or after a certain amount of cycles, it might give it to you. Is that an why is there an oxifern seed here? I guess we found one. Okay, so okay, Pip, stop with your nonsense and get this planted. I got this on here, right? Oxford seed, 1, yeah. Okay, so plant. think they can access everything. Yep, that'll be ready soon. We definitely just got a ton of cold sand. You know, we better go check on them and make sure that they're idle, aren't they? Or no, I think they're still. Yeah, they're still loading it in. So it would be good for them to find some more. And there's other stuff we can get out of here, iron and copper and stuff that we can be sending over. I'm gonna add Dreco eggs to this. Eggs. We'll send over the Dreklet eggs as well, if you have any. Thanks. I guess we just want to go up to here. It's so nice and close. Yeah. Literally can just do this. Dig out this. Okay. Even tear out this. And then we can then extend this up about here. And then we'll just go with like, this is 1, 2, 3. Come and give me my ladder. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4. So we just go here. We can go here. And then we can just dig all this out. Yeah. This will fall though, so let's not do that one. This will all fall. Then I'll have a space exposure problem. No, I guess we can. You know what we can do? We can let that go like that. And then we'll just build. Oops. We're just going to build a roof cap here. Yeah. As well as you can dig all this out while you're at it. And you dig all this out. And this. And you can deconstruct this. Because then all this is going to fall down. Do this. This is all going to fall down here, and then it's so easy for them to load it through, and we'll send everything, iron and all sorts of coal, whatever coal, iron, sand, lots of sand's going to drop down. We just can load it quickly. And that'll give us a lot of stuff. This chamber is starting to get made. So we're going to reconfigure this. We're going to start with this. Did I research mesh tiles yet? I did. Okay. So that's good. God, this game is so much fun, honestly. Okay, we can get this going. Well, they certainly have lots to do. I did a build before I started making YouTube videos, and I went Oxy for an only for oxygen, and it was quite interesting because you'll get one seed about every 100. Uh-oh. What happened? Why is this not working? Why? What did I screw up here? They didn't finish this. Why didn't you guys finish this? Did I take your access away? No, I didn't. Why didn't? Because it's a 5. Well, live and learn. How bad was it? Not bad. There's one. Oh, here's another one. A little bit worse. Oh, they can't get down here. Oh, fantastic. Well played. Well played. Well played. And of course it happened when I removed my dumping station. Okay. We're going to leave that alone for a bit. I've removed my dumping station. You know what though? We can just put that back. We're not ready to care about that. So we can just wire this back in. I was hoping I was never going to need this again, but I guess I do. Now, is this working? Is this functional again? Yeah. Okay. Polluted water. Nisbet was going to starve. He was getting too carried away with my alerts. Okay, we go back to, I don't know, we had a bunch of them that were hungry. We better just back off on this a bit. Leave this at a priority 9. They'll clean it all up eventually. Okay. All right, so what was I doing before that happened? Oh, we need to get this done again. They cleaned all that up. Let's deconstruct this. Get that back going. Okay, before that crisis all happened, what was I doing? Oh, I was just working on this, I think. I think that's all I was doing. Yeah. This needs to be set back to below. We are 13 cycles till this all starts to kick on. I think we'll have this done in time. It's a rough life when Nisbet's the only one who is doing anything. What are these things made out of? Am I gonna go crazy with my water storage? Are we gonna have high hopes? I'm gonna do do that, then I'm not happy with how I did this. Dig that out. We're going to do it right. Okay, let's get this going. Oh my god. Oh, thank God she got out of there. Like, that was almost a disaster and a half. So building-wise, this is going to be one of these things where we're going to have... no, we're not going to do that because we got issues here. We need this to get finished. We can start putting it in. Actually, I want to change this as well. We'll do it like this. Let's stop doing that priority stuff. It's not that urgent. Just let it go normal. One, two, three, four. So 3. So we're gonna do there. 1, 2, 3. There. Well, that actually should be here. Well, it's fine. I don't need to get too perfect about this. Anyway, that's quite the little job they're gonna have to get going on. Wonder how this one's doing. Yeah, it kind of keeps it under control. I guess I don't really need this ladder. The way this is going to actually play out. It's going to be like this. Right? For now. We'll see how it works. This has to get taken out. This can be destroyed. Build another one here. Okay. I'd like to get this thing finished. It'll definitely be done before I need it. But the sooner I've got it finished, the happier I'm going to be. And if before anyone makes a comment, why don't you use infinite water storage? I don't use it. I mean, I get it. It's usable. I think it's an exploit. Like, I think it's really, you're exploiting the game, infinite water. It's just one of those ones I refuse to use. Infinite gas stuff. It just breaks the game. The whole point about this, why would they, like, if you do infinite water, why do you have all this stuff? No, I just don't use it ever. If you like to use it, go ahead. I feel it just feels cheap. And every time I'm doing something like this, someone will make a comment, why don't you use infinite water? And, well, that's why. That's why. I don't believe in it. So we'll leave that for a while. How's my coal count doing? Let me go check on these boys. Oh, they got a lot of work done here. Let's destroy these. You know what? If you guys get bored, start sending over metal ore. Start sending over iron ore. You can keep the copper in case you need it. But we want the iron because we need it for steel. They can't reach this. That's why this isn't happening. What? Nisbet, what have you done? Of course, the one piece that we shouldn't have built. Oh, you can't get through there, can you? Can I do this one? How much time you got left, girl? Not much. Well, that was a close call. Problem with these wacky builds, when you're doing them, this is where they get trapped. This is where they screw things up. They build the wrong piece, they trap themselves out, you know, or they destroy this and they're stuck here. It's just so they have to really pay attention to it when you're doing these things. Of course, I was off on the other map, not paying attention. Okay, so this is good because we're going to want that. We're going to want some oil. I don't know how much they made. Enough. They made enough. So we're going to want that to make our liquid lock things when we get our Dreco farm going. So I'm going to leave these guys around and let them, even though they'll bother dupes when they walk in it, I'm going to let them live here and slowly make some crude oil for me. I'm going to need some of it, so. Yeah, it bothers her when it walks through it, but. Now, if we really wanted to be smart about it, what we'd do is we'd put them down here. Like this. I think I'm going to do this. So if I take and I'm going to build one tile here. Then we're going to go into food, and we haven't researched it yet. Okay, research critters. Yeah, we really didn't bother with any of the critter stuff yet. Why would we? Get this going on. We'll need incubators as well, so we'll just tell them to do all of that. Okay. Now we're going to put a critter drop off. We're going to put them here, and then we're going to delete it. Put them down here at the oxyferns. And they'll just start making crude oil down here. And then when we want it, we'll just have to crack our way into it. I really need an access tunnel. But I just don't want to build one right now. We can probably build one here, but then that cuts into this. I don't want to do that. So we'll just leave it like it is. The only reason they ever have to get down here is to mop. They can pick everything else up, but they're going down to mop anything. So, but this would be ideal for these things to be, unless I can just stick them here and they'll exist here peacefully and make oil on it. I guess I could make them a little bit of a, you know, it's not going to interfere with the oxygen that much to have a little bit of a platform here for them. And then we'll just do it like this, maybe. I don't know if they'll climb up and down walls. You know, I know what they won't climb. They won't climb up to that. And the dupes can, so we'll do something like that. And then enough, hopefully enough carbon will just kind of drift in here. It will, especially if we kind of do it like this instead. We do this, then it really will work. Right. I mean, that just means that the dupes won't be like, see right here, right? Boom. We're gonna keep getting these messes, and it's gonna piss them off. So, and I don't know. Can you do this? Can I say move to here? Will somebody do that? I don't know. I'm gonna find out. Does anybody have the ranching skill? I forget if I took it. Was it supposed to be the farmer? There. He will. Okay, so I don't need to put the little drop-off thing. We'll still research it. We're going to need it for our Dreco farms, but there we go. Where's those other little idiots? Move to here. And then this one. Move to here. And then get this cleaned up. Oh, they can get up here. Idiots. Man, they're good climbers. So I guess they can go anywhere a dupe can go. But I have to build it one more higher and lock them in, and then my dupes don't get in and out easily. Whatever, it is what it is. They'll put some up here. How can I do this? I don't like this at all. If I put doors here, maybe doors will prevent them from wanting to go up there. Because then what I was going to do is I'm going to run a ladder across here like this. All my projects take a long time. Just the walking through water is so devastating to the morale, to the stress. Basically, high morale balances against the max difficulty stress. So then everything else is just based on like this is if it's a stress giver, it's a stress giver, right? Until you get some built-in de-stressors, it is not easy. Okay, so now I'm gonna have to move them again. See if it'll work. Why is this? What's unreachable move? Why would that be an unreachable move? The door here. Everyone has access. Why is this not getting done? Can they not put them here for some reason? No, I can do it. Are they going to stay here? I bet they are. I bet it works now. Perfect. Just all cleaned up. Yep. Not making a lot of oil. The purpose of the oil, though, is just so I can make liquid locks as I want. So I want to have a bunch of oil. I probably already got enough, but it doesn't matter. We'll just put them there and they can kind of exist and do what they're doing. This is coming along slowly. It'll get done. Anyway, it's going to end the episode here. I hope you enjoyed it. Lots of good things going on. This is still crazily the fight, the battle between good and evil is raging. Last check on our... Yeah, we are detoxifying that using radiation. I probably should tell you, they don't go in there enough to care. And this has now been processed out. The question is there any brine in here? There is some brine. So what we end up doing here is we end up sweeping this out. And that cleans it all up. Because the brine's just going to confuse everything worse and make it not work properly when I get it going on. And we are very close to it kicking. By the time it kicks, this will be all set up. And then we'll be on to, we got coal, we got sand. We are, in my opinion, stable probably for like another 1,000 cycles with the way things are going, if not even longer. So, and by then we will be, we will have cracked the code into space. We'll be rushing for rad bolt engines, that's for sure. And as everyone knows from my other Ani videos, I am the rocket design master, and I'll be creating some super rockets for my guys to go explore the galaxy and get things going further and further. So anyways, we will see you in the next one.